We're 2 months late, but we're finally doing Act 5 of the Archon quest. The finale of Fontaine. What will be revealed? Find out today. You probably know. You've probably seen it. But I don't. So let's do it. Finally out of jail. Dude, 2 acts. We're in we're in jail for 2 acts.
What's happening?
What's happening? Dude, be normal. I just started the stream. Sorry. Are you okay?
The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
Yeah, Risley, you want to escort us out? It would mean the world.
you'd
Hey.
ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Well,
I hate to leave, hate to see him leave, but love to watch him go. I'm sorry. That was out of pocket. Let's just keep going.
will I come along too?
No. Yo, this is based from Lumi. This is actually based from Traveler. I don't know if she's like gonna follow us or not, but it's actually based. Like, yeah, let me just go alone with Risley. No, that's all right. It's not like we'll visit again. It's kind of fucked though. Oh, it's already 10. Okay, I'll put it 5 and then 8 maybe. Is this too loud? Listen, is this too loud? You're too loud. I'm not too loud. You and Paimon tell Neverlet everything that happened since the primordial sea incident, as well as your dream regarding child.
Whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
That's you, Chad. You're the massive
Judging
whale.
From your description,
Not me though.
Navia should be around here, right? To make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Chad, is this the new Conneria? Or is that too soon? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carrie Bear. I'm sorry. Carrie Bear! That was such a good quest. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways, but before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere.
They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant height. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. The water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents.
Okay.
We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful.
We're missing some people, aren't we? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Navia.
Oh, no. Silver. No. No! Wait, but they're not on... Wait, if we... Listen. Okay, listen. Now's the time I can say it. The only thing I saw in the Navia trailer was that Silver and Melus weren't there. But if we don't see them in the quest, they could be somewhere else. Dude, they weren't necessarily here. Let's ask. Oh, no. I'm sorry for asking, Navia. No, they're actually... Dude, they could be fine.
Would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Yeah, sure, Navia. Like, wait, your father... Like, the guy Clorin killed or... The, what? Oh, achievement! What the fuck?
That they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
There's no need to push yourself. Okay, that's kind of a bad line, given that a bunch of her friends died and people that lived there. Probably not the best time to say don't push. There's no need to push yourself so hard.
Melus and Silver, they won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa? I was the one who initiated. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time, and they were caught in the seawater. I could at least hold a funeral for my father, and I know where he rests. As for Melus and Silver, they're just gone.
Francine. Karina. Daisy Ray. Joinville.
Okay, I'm skipping this. I'm sorry, but Melus and Silver were there. No one's sacrifice is truly necessary.
Right. Melus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
Good Paimon take for once.
What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually.
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we
Yo!
last met.
Do you two know each other?
Dude, her design is so sick. I'm sorry.
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia.
I would call this a coincidental encounter. Quite fit this time. Besides,
It's a
it
little
never even crossed
suspicious.
without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Chat, imagine if Arlecchino, they make her fire that either the red, like a different color. It could be the red on her back, like it'd be like a black and red fire. Imagine, kind of like the Luke skin, but cooler. Or blue. Give her blue fire.
Furthermore, of course, that is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe d'été.
I mean, it's Hotel Bouffe d'été. But nice try, not bad. It's okay. I forgive you. I can actually teach you, Arlecchino, if ever like you're like.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents.
Bro, Fremene's gonna go drown again. That was too soon. I'm sorry. We love Fremene in this stream. Okay, good for them. I'm sure they're helping. Okay, let's keep going. I'm sorry. Dude, he's a diver. He has one job. You should go back for safety.
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get my mind wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
Wait, she's Geo. Just crystallize. You can just build a rock and climb it. Yep. Wait, what happens if we jump in as a Fontaine character? Do we dissolve? Wait, let me try. I can't configure the party. Does Farina count? I mean, she is... Wait, what if I go as Yelan? Okay, well, I don't know why Yelan died. She's a Hydro and not from Fontaine. Farina's skill! Wait a second. What the fuck? Is there... Yo! Yo!
Wait, there...
Oh, I'm sorry! I was flying! Yo! Nah, she can't die. She's too important. She won't fall. We're gonna catch... What? Bro, since when can we fly?
Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
Oh no.
No,
She's
it's
Bennett! Bogan!
Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time.
She's in the dream realm, the metaverse, bat chest.
Karina, Desiree,
Oh no.
Joyville,
Oh no.
Jolien.
This is the list that Paimon was yapping about.
Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just.
Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck was that?
Belongs to us.
I just saw like a fucking
For all that
hydro
happened,
ocean.
She should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses.
Yo.
She says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be
Yo!
an independent individual?
Is this 413?
These people. Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Silence.
Oh!
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Sag.
Loose.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Sag.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
Farewell.
Damn. Dude, they could have taken Dory instead. Man, fuck. Taken like half the characters.
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
Wow, Neville actually saved her. What a fucking Chad. Dude, Neville has been, so far, it's just him carrying the, even Act 4, it's just him
I
carrying.
think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you.
Never mind. Oh my god,
It
it's
was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second.
Why did it make them the coolest characters and then they kill them?
Oh, Neverlet. You're probably...
That's your fucking... Yo, this game sucks. If I die, 500...
There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Stone.
Farina!
It seems like they were put here as an offering. There are 4 locations in total, but only 3...
I've heard we get a lot of Farina lore to this quest, because so far it's just been Farina being like kind of cute but a failure, and then Nevelet's just been carrying, so I assume we're gonna get that lore.
Feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. She's facing this...
Celestia, aware.
some kind of island in the sky?
Is that Lady Farina in the 3rd image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water? 4th image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Wait, what if the Fontaine people just move to like Sumeru? Like, what if you just immigrate? Celestia would track them? Okay, fight us. We have fucking, hey, we have plot armor.
But I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
What sin are the people in the images confessing to?
Lady Farina only emerges in the 3rd image. That means that the person in
Yeah,
the 2nd image
we learned about that.
be the
Wait, what
previous
was the name?
Hydro
I forgot the name. Whatever. I remember. They said it last stream. Fuck! Last quest.
Egeria, then.
Egeria, that's the name.
I had never met her.
John
Here it was
Egeria.
the previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
What if Hu Tao did it just to fuck with you? I'm sorry. I'll be
Seems
serious.
that any-
Like Apple, but it's not gonna be an Apple. Mona!
Voice.
Why the fuck is Mona here?
What are you doing in Fontaine? But anyway, you're not Fontaine Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dornman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist.
I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary.
Wait, so what's the point of
side?
Can you help me get in touch with your master?
I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Pasha?
Yes, Mona, you're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all.
And there she goes, quick as rushing
Wait, how did she
water.
dash without turning into the water? Like, when you dash on Mona, it turns into like a waterfall. How'd she just start running without turning?
Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute.
Oh no.
Please go see for yourself.
It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand.
Oh no.
You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson
Neuvillette?
incident. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that, but you found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct.
Uh-oh.
Which is why I came to
fuck.
ask you some
It's
questions.
a heated...
There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing.
A heated
The other
rebuttal.
3 feature different images that seem to correlate to the prophecy. The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either? I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Dude, if I'm Neuvillette, I'm pissed.
But I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters.
Dude, imagine your Archon, your whole nation's gonna like die by drowning to a prophecy, and your Archon, I guess, maybe, I mean, we'll see. Or you're literally, your Archon's like, yeah, I don't know anything. And you're a fucking Hydro Dragon. That's just saving everyone.
This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets. Your behavior is very inconsistent.
True.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
He's a tier 3 sub, Farina. He watches your streams.
You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me. You're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine. We do not discuss this matter again.
Yo.
Oh, the opera's about to start.
Bro, if I'm Neuvillette, I quit. Fuck it.
Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude.
So that's true.
I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to. Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
I mean, you should. I agree, but she's gonna cry. You're gonna put her on trial. You're gonna embarrass her in front of everyone. She's gonna admit the truth. She's gonna cry, and then everyone's gonna be sad. The end. La la la. In this case, we will need help.
But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Oh, I know who to call.
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a
Yo,
good
yo,
chance
yo,
to
yo,
practice.
yo.
You might even pick up some fancy oratory tricks.
Yo, your
to
hats
impress
are
your
literally
boss with
touching.
in the
Back up.
future.
And what does my boss say?
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before.
I've also got... Sorry.
You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters.
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you?
What if we do? We take a character, we take an attractive character, and then, in order for people to get baited, we make it to where the character, you can get them, but you have to spend a currency. We're gonna call these currencies Brimo Bems. And in order to get them, you have to either play all day or spend real life money, and then you will fall into the trap looking for the one character character you want and end up in the whirlpool of the gacha system.
If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained. Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it.
Am I fucking stupid? I just realized they're talking about like luring Farina. I just realized they're doing all this for Farina. Am I stupid? This took me like 20 minutes. I'm stupid! Lawrence hunting metaphor was just that, a metaphor. Okay, I can click to continue, thank God. It was just that, a metaphor. You will not call this a hunt because that is not what you should do at the present, nor has the relationship between you and Farina reached such a dire stage. What you need is simply the secrets she is keeping. Attempting to take secrets is an act of sacrilegious disrespect, but must be done to prevent Fontaine from sinking into the waters as foretold in the prophecy. This is neither hunter nor prey. There is neither hunter nor prey, but there must be a trap. This is what you will need. We're going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. To the sky, little Einstein. It's either Farina or Arlecchino. Place your bets.
I've never seen that cup before.
Wait, never mind. It's a red cup. Who would...
frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
Well, I'm not looking at chat. Whose voice is this? I've never met... Have I met them?
Have you forgotten me already?
You are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
But the Tori told us the sky's not real. Or Wander at both.
The voice from the sky, Consider me a passerby. Just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple. On a whim.
One of friends of Mona's master, the enigmatic N of the Hexen Zircle. Allow me to ask you, will Fontaine's prophecy come true?
Yes.
Mage
what
N.
has been prophesized will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
Why did you say future? Like she's like future.
Kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
The end is coming.
The end is coming!
Sorry, I had PTSD from that.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon and you
Yo,
wouldn't get
what
to
the
eat cake
fuck,
here anymore?
Paimon?
What would you think?
Why is Paimon a... Yo, fuck you, Paimon! Don't ruin our dreams!
Maybe the waters will rise tomorrow. You know, like in the prophecy.
Paimon, don't scare the fucking... Yo, I will shove you in that vase.
Oh, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today.
True.
She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily. Yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
Alright, she's cool.
Just for example, Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow?
Dude, shut the fuck! Shit's about to go down, by the way. I like when we do like 30 minutes of talking to random people just for like a bunch of shit to go down and then 6 people die.
Paimon's been thinking.
No, don't think.
All of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow.
Really, Paimon? If all of Tevat was destroyed, what would we do? Paimon, if all of Tevat's destroyed, I won't be here!
Lady Farina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her. Loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis. The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
So people have started to put the blame on Farina. So what happened after that? Is Farina okay?
She claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry. Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing. What could ordinary people do to her?
Bro, she almost died to Arlecchino like 5 days ago. What do you mean, what could ordinary? Literally anyone. Bro, it's Farina. Find her. What the fuck? She should be literally locked in her room. Literally, Neuvillette has to have her. If I say on a leash, you guys will take it in a weird way. Neuvillette literally should have his eye on her 24/7. We can't lose our fucking Archon because she got kidnapped by Arlecchino while she was chasing a cat.
Should I just give up? This is all meaningless. What was meant to happen did happen after all. Everyone's dead. But what can I even do? Other than to repeat meaningless apologies over and over. Who's that?
So it is you, blonde traveler from another land.
Bro, she's good at switching up.
I almost thought you were someone from
That's like 2 frames. You're actually beyond devastated right now, aren't you?
Of course not.
Hey, there she is. The Hydro Archon's over there.
They're just some rabid fans who want to cut the line because they haven't been able to meet me in person, aren't they? That's against the rules. I can't let them get their way.
Hey, Farina! There's a good hiding spot over here. Quick, come to Paimon before...
What is this place?
Hurry, they're almost here!
Fine. I suppose haste is warranted. Lead the way.
Bro, she's running at like 1.2 speed.
I'm so tired. I totally thought they had caught me. No, I mean, I merely gave in to the sheer enthusiasm they displayed.
Bro, this place is not what I call soundproof. You might want to lower your voice to stay hidden.
You're right.
Why did...
What's happening? The ground's shaking. Is it an earthquake?
Another disaster just struck, I suspect.
Yeah.
It's happening again.
Well, there's no need to worry too much about that. Neverlette's made some emergency plans, so the evacuation should go a lot smoother this
Bro,
time.
at a certain point, when we go to save every fucking region from their Archon or the prophecy or the fucking the Torah, like at some point we can just be like, look, I'm a traveler. I'm just here for tourism. I'm out. Like, why do we have to solve every nation? Has Frina finally reached her limit? Now that she's talking about her actual feelings, she's starting to look far less stiff.
I've been investigating the prophecy for hundreds of years. I once had informants all over Tevat, searching for clues and feeding information back to me. I've tried all kinds of ways too to hold back the sea. Anything to keep the coastline from advancing. But all my efforts proved to be futile in the end. Really, the truth has been clear to me for a very long time. We cannot make an enemy of the divine. No matter what we do, the will of the heavenly principles will have its way. And the prophecy shall be fulfilled.
Stop looking it up, right?
Give up for me to finally be free.
But that would also mean that all hope would disappear. And we must hold on to hope for...
I've thought about giving up so many times, especially after we almost lost Poisson. The prophecy has only just started to come true, and so many people have already lost their lives. I will keep hope alive for everyone until the very end.
No.
Well, that's enough for now. I got the impulse to play the stricken maiden, but honestly, considering my rank and station...
Bro, is she okay? What the, yo, what the fuck? She literally switches, she just...
Don't take any of what I just said.
No wonder it costs
seriously.
no stamina when she charge attacks. It costs like 5 stamina. Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone, your people are more than willing to share the burden with you.
That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
Oh, we trapped her. Oh. That's kind of fucked up, I can't lie. It's showtime! Sorry, that's fucked. That's actually fucked.
As your refusal to stand trial, in that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through a
Yo, you don't want to... Hey, you do not... Look, Navia already lost her dad. Child got fucking clapped. I don't... Well, not by her, but... I mean, that is an iron sting, to be fair.
It seems like you have made up your mind.
She just surrendered.
I raised my hands just now to indicate my acceptance of the trial. No duel shall be necessary. I will admit that I've been running away for a long time. I was unable to protect the people of Poisson. It is my duty to stand trial for my crimes. You are not the only ones to be disappointed in me. I, too, am exceedingly disappointed in myself. Trial of the Hydro Archon, Focalor, will now begin! Woohoo!
That's you, chat. Sorry.
Who will be my opponent in this trial?
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
No, it's us. Yo, what the fuck? We kind of dropped the ball, though.
Once we'd arrived
She was kind of being honest with us. She would have told us everything, I feel like. And then we just did this. We betrayed her. Bro, fuck it. Worst case, I don't know the lore yet. Okay, we'll see at the end of the quest. Worst case, Rita, just be like, listen up, okay? I'm gonna be real. I've been lying this whole time. I can't do shit. Prophecy's gonna kill us all. We're all dead in like fucking a week. So for now, just fucking have fun. I don't know. Spend your money. Do whatever you gotta do. Boom. That's it. At least we'll have a last fucking fun week in Fontaine. It is what it is. Fuck it.
I would like to charge you as a fraud who's never been the Archon in the first place.
Wait, what was that? Lady Farina's a fraud?
She's not our Archon at all?
Charge accepted. Lady Farina, do you plead guilty to the charge?
I plead not guilty. How can I be guilty? If you wish to drop the case, I can promise you as the god of justice that you will not have to face trial for making a false accusation.
The people only see us as their Archon because that's their long-held belief. Yeah, I don't know if you want to go against that. I'm gonna be real.
Well, if you believe I'm not the Archon, then what manner of being do you
Hear
think
me out?
I am? And if I was not the Archon, then how did I manage to live for over 500 years?
There could be other ways to extend your life.
Okay, sorry, I was resetting something. Okay, such as a curse.
Who gave you that idea? Was it the knave?
Oh,
You
she knows.
sink so low as to use a harbinger's words against me.
Doesn't matter who gave us the information. What matters is the veracity of the claim.
A curse.
A
I once
curse.
thought it possible that the
A
aura of an
curse.
Archon might naturally resemble a type of curse. But in light of this claim, perhaps what I sensed was not your divinity, but a curse after all.
Oh, like in Spider-Man, across the Spider-Verse, there's like Spot, right? Who's like, he was supposed to be the Spider-Man dude, but like he didn't because the other dude got bit by like the spider. He yoinked him, so he became the Spot. Yo, so Farina, instead of an Archon, could you just be a cursed human? That's wrong, Lix. I'm not here to debate Marvel lore. I don't know, okay? I'm sorry.
Well, don't start celebrating too early now. Even if I have been carrying a curse like you said, how does that prove that I am merely a human being? Everyone knows that the main difference between a human and a god is the possession of authority. Gods can do what humans cannot. That's why they're worshipped as gods. For centuries, manifestations of my authority have served the nation of Fontaine. One need only to turn their eyes towards the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal in this very opera house, or consider the indemnitium that is used in every aspect of life.
Yep, that's the child one.
The decisions of the gods are naturally difficult for humans to comprehend. There is no need to provide an explanation.
While the court is in session, the principles of justice and the law must come before all else. While you are an Archon, you are also first and foremost the defendant in this trial. You will prove yourself unable to defend against the prosecution's charges if you continue to withhold vital information against the rules of the court.
I never thought you'd use that kind of rhetoric against me. But the Oratrice handed out that verdict unilaterally, and it has been operating independently ever since it was first created.
Wait, you're telling me that in 500 years, no one called her out?
You can't argue that just because a divine creation is flawed, that the god behind it must also be no god at all.
Sure, we can put the Oratrice aside for now. But then, Miss Farina, could you give us a brief demonstration of your powers as an Archon?
My power as an Archon. There are many
I love
ordinary
Venti.
citizens in the audience. How can I just carelessly demonstrate the formidable power of an Archon?
If that poses a concern, I'm prepared to extend my protection to the audience.
You don't need to go that far.
A brief demonstration of your power over Hydra should be quite harmless. Surely an Archon can at least match the capacity of a human with a vision. I was literally about to say that. Like, literally, we play as her right now. She has a vision. Can't you just press E, summon fucking Mademoiselle Cabaletta, and then just... I don't know, we'll see. Bro, literally press your skill. E. I did it. I just did it.
Indemnitium. Yes, it's all because of indemnitium. All Archons derive their power from the faith of the people, and I've converted the people's faith in justice into indemnitium. Thus did I give up all of my divine power to provide everyone with energy for their daily lives. Have you ever seen a more magnanimous god?
Magnanimous.
It seems like nobody's buying Farina's excuse.
Hey, come now, everyone. Please don't stare at me as if I was a liar. I'm still the same Farina you knew, right?
I don't know that was him, though.
All of us?
That's Pog.
And all of our parents and grandparents too? And then all of our ancestors? Ever since they were born?
Yo, who asked you?
If I'm not the real Hydro
Yo, who's she pointing at? Me?
Archon,
Me?
then who is? If you have no
Kokomi.
evidence
It's
of
Kokomi.
another Hydro Archon's existence,
It's Kokomi.
nor can you find anyone who can
I said
back
this
up
since
their
before-
claim to be such, then what grounds have you to say that I'm not actually the real deal?
Wow, she came up with yet another argument.
October 19th, I called Kokomi the true Hydra Archon. There's probably evidence of earlier, but that's just in case you want some.
Miss Farina, would you dare to touch some of the seawater?
I'll drink it.
We are to believe that you are indeed the real Hydro Archon. Touching the seawater would have no effect on you.
My client Farina, while she is an Archon and not just a mere human, can't actually touch the water because Archons, their physical form could still dissolve. And Farina, because she's so humble and wants to be loved by the people, she chose to be one with the people. Instead of being condescending and looking down upon you, she said, no, I want to have a human form that would dissolve like yours.
As it falls outside the realm of standard court proceedings, you possess the right to decline participation.
What if she chucks it at someone?
Well, of course he had to tell her that. But refusing to participate is basically the same as a confession of guilt.
I'm fine! Look at me, everyone! My hand is still here! I haven't been dissolved!
Miss Siegewin? If you are present, Miss Siegewin, please come forward and attend to the defendant. Please announce the results of your evaluation to the court, Miss Siegewin.
As everyone doubtlessly saw, Miss Farina was displaying symptoms of hyperventilation and flushed skin.
Flushed.
These indicate that she was experiencing the adverse effects of exposure to primordial seawater. The extent to which she was affected is the same as other humans when exposed to primordial seawater of a similar concentration.
You know what, Sijuan? I don't really like you right now. First you shoot Linny, then you like fucking like you literally like baited us and Lynette. Then that's two. Then you also are going against Farina now. She's just a Melusine, so is Sadine, and Sadine's goated.
I can't believe you.
It's really going on here. Farina could not have known the consequences of touching it as a human. This is too unlike how she usually acts, unless it's actually more important for her to keep her upper facade than to save her own life. Yes, it is. I don't know why you just realized this now, Traveler. She cares more about the act, even if she lost her hand.
If I was really just a human, why would I dare to just put my hand in that kind of water? Anyone, just listen to me. I swear, I really am your Archon.
Paimon doesn't think there's any way left for Farina to win.
I believe the time for arguments and presentation of evidence has come to an end. If there are no objections, we will move on to the final judgment. In my capacity as Chief Justice, I shall now render judgment on Farina's misrepresentation of herself as the Archon of Fontaine. As a human who knowingly deceived her fellow citizens, Farina is guilty. We shall now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Well, what's wrong? What's the Oratrice's verdict?
No, the Oratrice also displays a guilty verdict.
Isn't that correct then?
However, the exact wording of the verdict is thus: the Hydro Archon, guilty, to be punished via the death sentence.
Yo, what? Wait, this is actually France.
According to Fontaine's current definitions of justice, as well as its recommendations for criminal sentences, is this sentence really appropriate for the crimes that have been committed?
Sag.
Yeah, even Fache wasn't sentenced to death by the Oratrice.
That guy was fucked.
Evil mastermind behind the serial disappearances case.
What's more strange is instead of Farina, the Oratrice rendered the judgment on the Hydro Archon. Yeah, they're talking about the last Hydro Archon. Wait, now we have to prove that... Didn't we just prove she's not the Hydro Archon? So doesn't that mean the other one has to die?
The very point of our trial today was also to prove that Farina has never been the Hydro Archon in the first place.
Well, I'm cooking.
But now, the Oratrice seems to have deliberately invoked the title of the Hydro Archon. What does this mean?
Wait, Your Honor, this judgment has to be false? How? Because the whole premise was she's guilty of not being the Hydro Archon, but then the judgment said the Hydro Archon must die, so it can't be my client. It can't be Farina. Farina doesn't die. If Farina's the Hydro Archon, then she wouldn't be guilty. With some help from the other Fatui, Freminet brings a stone slate. Oh, that's the one we were missing.
The first prophecy slate? So the knave privately arranged for Freminet to try and find the missing slate.
Hey, don't you Freminet!
Looked everywhere and finally found it at the bottom of the sea.
The previous Hydro Archon releasing her divine power, turning the Oceanids into humans. Oh, I remember what they were. What the fuck is this? It's gonna be like, oh my god, the previous Hydro Archon, their heart was so big. Their whole people got turned into Oceanids, so she committed, or they, I don't know, they committed a cardinal sin of turning them back to humans. And then they cursed the next Hydro Archon, which is Farina. Watch. And then it's gonna like, oh my god. Okay, sorry. The first slate reveals that Fontainians are not real humans. What? Oh, because they're French. Oh my god, of course. French people. Yeah, I get it.
Your hypotheses regarding the origin of Fontainians and the sin of the Hydro Archon were both correct. In the Fontaine of old, the previous Hydro Archon sensed the yearning of her Oceanid familiars for life on land.
Are we murdering Oceanids and Hydro shit for fun?
The Oceanids were enamored with the beauty and romanticism of human beings, and wishing to have those experiences for themselves, expressed to the Hydro Archon their desire to become of a similar kind.
What if the end of Genshin Impact is like vegan, like vegan propagandas us, where it's like we're killing all these enemies that are just normal people but getting turned, or like life forms, like Oceanids, right? And the Hydra things, and like the Hilly Trolls, and we're just murdering them for fun, for no reason. So we should become pacifists. That's the end of Genshin Impact. Okay.
She poured primordial seawater into the Oceanids' blood vessels, creating humanoid mimics in the process. But if Fontainians were to ever come into direct contact with water from the primordial sea, the power within their bodies would escape these artificial restraints and return to the sea. As a result, their forms would collapse, and they would be reverted to their original forms as Oceanids.
It's way too much information for me. I think I'm just going to pretend that I never heard a single thing.
Oh. Oh no. Well, at least we get to see skirt. Whoa! Tenha? Form Master? Yo. Surely a dragon clears a whale, right? Never mind, they're dead. We're in Bozo. Oh! The fuck did this guy come from? Aren't you in jail? Yo, that whale does not look damaged. Never mind, he dipped. Okay, maybe he is. He looked exactly the same. Hey, child. Dude, imagine if this form was playable. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Yo, what? Bro said thumbs down and then dip.
It has been greedily consuming the energy from the planet's primordial sea, using it to grow. That is the main cause for the rising sea levels.
With the day's about to reset.
And once it has finished consuming all of the energy contained within the sea, that whale finds the blood of Fontainians nigh impossible to resist. Decided to make its next stop a packed opera house full of food. Food in the form of Fontainians.
Now that we know that this whale is the actual cause of the disaster recorded in the prophecy, all we need to do to stop the prophecy would be to find a way to beat it up, right?
It is too late.
What do you mean?
It had already absorbed too much of the primordial sea's energy before we could notice it. At this point, it has become practically integrated with the sea itself. Even if the entirety of Tevat were to be destroyed, it could still survive and swim off towards some other world.
Wait, surely if that exists, we're gonna get the quantum void element soon, right? Yo, what the fuck is happening?
What's happening with the aura trees?
I believe it is preparing to carry out the death sentence.
Or she's gonna start weeping on her throne.
No, I still need answers.
You are not Farina. Who are you?
I am Focalor. You know, the god.
Why did you deceive us?
The heavenly principles.
Deceiving the heavenly principles?
I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I was almost growing barnacles by the time I finally realized
There was only one possible solution to this confounding conundrum.
Bro, English.
I had to outwit the heavenly principles, allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, ostensibly at least, while saving everyone at the same time. I can only assume that's why Egeria chose me as her successor. Between the task of saving the nation, the quotidian duties of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin of creating a new race of humans, I dare say she left me quite a colossal mess to clean up. I always dreamed of becoming human, and I still do, even now. In my eyes, to be human is to be part of the greatest opera ever known. After becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered as my past self on her first day as a human being.
What the fuck?
The me you see before you now is that divinity, and the human counterpart I left behind, I named Farina. She could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between. She could be as vain and conceited, or as meek and vulnerable as she wished. She was perfectly human in every way. The person I always wanted to be. And I cursed her.
Anyway, so then I cursed her.
I cannot begin to fathom what she has had to endure. It must have been torture for her.
It has indeed. It's been 500 years. And all along, she's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely, and agonizingly painful opera of all time.
500 years of suffering! Like, I get why she did it, but fuck you!
The only thing I know for sure is this prophecy. Will it really come to pass?
Yes, it will. There is no escaping it. I will tell you how to save everyone. But you may have to suffer somewhat. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro Archon. I need you to play a role, that of the new Archon. You must begin a never-ending masquerade. You must never let anyone suspect your identity. If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way of defying this prophecy. But should your identity be revealed, then all hope will be lost.
I'll try to do this.
How would you build on this foundation to save the people of Fontaine?
True.
That is the most important thing.
I'm sure you've long sensed that the Oratrice is no simple machine. Yes?
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness, and Lenny did mention that he heard a human voice within the core chamber. It now seems that that person was you, hidden within the machine all along.
And then I became one with the Oratrice, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes, it would seem so, wouldn't it? Alas, your understanding of this device still lacks sufficient depth. In truth, it is no enactor of justice. It is, in fact, a device created to kill the god of justice.
I beg your pardon?
The fuck is happening?
Oh, did you think I would be the sort to enjoy peaceful repose while Farina suffered? Some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy generated by the device was ever used to provide power to Fontaine. The vast majority had to be accumulated to enact this death sentence.
It was all a part of your plan, both the trial and the sentence.
Returning what's rightfully yours to you, of course.
Wait, what?
In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
Wait, no wonder Neverlott's fucking broken.
The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro Dragon Sovereign. And this is the face you make. Hydro Dragon, don't cry.
Chat, can I alt F4 before she dies? Wait, why did Farina's have... Down. Oh, Neverland.
I, Eudex Nouvelet, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Sedge. Bro, what the f...
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast.
Didn't you say just a moment ago that it can't be defeated?
I have gained the strength sufficient to deal with it through certain means. I now have the ability to separate the power of the primordial sea from that creature. We should seize the opportunity to pursue our course.
You obtained power just now. Neverland crying almost got me, I can't lie. The rest I was fine. But we still haven't seen where Farina's outfits come from, right? Because she's only white in the story quest. Oh. Wait, why are you typing whale versus whale? I'm not a whale. It's whale versus normal player. Oh, this soundtrack is fucking sick. I don't know if I've heard it before. The fact that this whale looks hydro but it's not hydro immune proves that the void element will come in time. We will be getting a void character, or because this whale is void, true, or abyss, whatever, abyss element. The fuck? Oh! Did she just throw Wait, that other outfit was... Wait, is it the same outfit? What the fuck? Wait.
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. It should have been my job, but...
Respectfully. This side is so much cooler. I'm sorry. This looks sick compared to the... I mean, I guess they're both cool, but I like that color palette a lot better. Move your cam. What? I'm literally blocking nothing. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this before. I think she looks good. I think she looks a little too... How do I say this? I think her face is a little too young to be like the fucking child master that's been in the void for like fucking 28 millennia, but I still think she looks sick, so. Maybe she looks like she's from Honkai because she's in the abyss, right? And then the last region of Genshin, we go to the abyss. Then what happens? The final quest, Dainsleif comes out. We meet our twin, we fight, we end up, close our eyes, wake up. Welcome aboard the Astral Express. We go into Star Rail. It continues from Genshin. Yo! What if the last planet in Star Rail that we explore is Mondstadt? Is that even Mondstadt? No, it's not. Look at her eyes. I'll look.
I simply did not have anything to say.
Yeah, they're fucking like red pink. Black pink? Black. So I'll shut up.
All in all, it fails as a pet.
Hey, if you need a new pet...
Miss Skirt?
I'm sorry. If she is like a different element, like fucking quantum, imaginary, void, whatever that element is, that's the best element. That's my favorite element. Whatever it is, it's like, well, imagine they make it Geo. Imagine the only reaction you could do is void crystallize. I'm gonna shut up. Move cam. Sorry.
Right.
No, I'm blocking Neverland.
So
Whatever.
His name is Sertologi.
Sertologi? Oh, I knew that. I know about this. Yeah, I know about him. Okay, I don't. Who the fuck is Sertologi? Sounds like a type of pasta. Dude, that's fucked. You can't say that. What, dude, you can't. Oh, wait.
Have you heard of
That's one of the Fatuis, right? Oh, wait, no, I don't know, actually. I could be coping.
Foul?
I know the fool, the jester. Oh, Foul Legacy! It's... I still don't know who that is, though. But I know that there's Foul Legacy. That's all I know. Bro, imagine having 8... Wait, Albedo's mom? What the fuck? Imagine having 8 names and no one knowing who you are. Sorry. You're blocking Skirk? My bad. Lore Skipper. No, I actually... Dude, I didn't know who one character was, and then people were like, bro, it was revealed in Child's trailer. Child's trailer was out 3 years ago. Do you expect me to go back and I'm sorry. I actually do. Every day I watch it. So, yeah, I knew that.
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should
I'm
not
like
be in
sweating.
full swing.
Focalor has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
Focalor. Why do you remind...
The people will all be dissolved into the waters.
Why are you doing this to me?
And only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne.
Why are you doing this to me right now? Why? Dude, why? I was talking to Skirk!
Will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away?
Bird? Silver! Maloose! Please, 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 please. No, they're not. They're not gonna come back. How's her hat not flying off? Oh my god, it's the sunken city of Atlantis. Fontaine is an Atlantis reference. There's no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Oh wait, it's a ship. What the fuck? Oh, it's it's the Risley ship.
All hands initiate emergency rescue.
Bro built bro is Noah. Fucking built the ark.
Hurry! Hey, lend a hand.
I apologize for the slander in Act 4. He actually did well this act. Hello, Clarent. You don't need to do anything. Just be yourself. You're already doing enough. Fuck.
It's a miracle!
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
I guess because their sins got forgiven, right? No.
Are you alright? The prophecy was wrong.
You think I have a sharp tongue? I just say it like it is. Why did Wander just start yapping? Were you about to cry at Zylox? I'm like, no. I'm like, my eyes are like, they're like edging. It's like they're edging. I'm good.
We finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
You're here too, Claire?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss Farina. So she's here in Poisson to wait out the heat. All right. She really came here to help me out.
You already happen to be connected to Mr. Callis.
I asked Sijuin, who told Monsieur Nervillette, and he told you, right?
That's a very complete information.
Bro, who the fuck are you, Durant?
There's no guarantee that Ridesley will make a personal appearance.
You're right. I've got to treasure
Yeah, how
every moment
did
I have
bro
with them.
sneak into the
In which
conversation?
case,
Yo, he is not part of the team!
Speaking of that, would you like to have some today? I mean, you've got time, right?
Well, I'd be partial to some shortbread.
Navia, she killed your father!
It's like we've got a menu or something. Sure.
Good.
What flavor of biscuits would you like, Mr. Snežević?
Why is he
Me? I'm fine with anything. But
Bro, who is he? Go away!
Is it just me, or did you get a new lipstick?
Well,
I
how do
did.
you...
It was a gift from Sijuin. Want to give it a try? I think the color would suit you too.
How do you notice? I know what you are. Dude, this is why I don't want to do the Archon quest. Of course. Because now I have nothing to look forward to in life. I was like, wow, I can't wait to do this Archon quest. Now it's fucking ending. What's left? Farina's story quest? I mean, sure, I guess. Is it good? Yes, okay. We can do it after. Like, not now, but later. Fucking jurieux.
She's very grateful for your contributions to Fontaine.
Hey, if Arlecchino would like to meet...
After Lady Farina left, Father and Monsieur Nervillette opened negotiations, during which he gave Fontaine's gnosis to her as a diplomatic gift.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking joking? Nahida gave Dottore 2. And then Nervillette gives Arlecchino 1. What the fuck am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do when I have to fight all the fucking Fatui Harbingers? Okay? It's not gonna be their battle. It's not gonna be Nahida's fight. It's not gonna be fucking Nervillette's fight. It's gonna be mine. I'm gonna have to fight them. Arlecchino asked me for anything, I would do it. Yeah, me too, actually. You're right. Base Nervillette.
Oris thanks for his help in tying the all-devouring narwhal down.
Yeah, I mean, he did help with the narwhal, but then give it to
Father did
Child.
also lend significant aid to Fontaine.
Arlecchino don't even care about Child. She was like, oh yeah, him. What? Imagine Arlecchino was like, the sky is fake. And then Nervillette was like, oh, take the gnosis. Sorry.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Hey, father with Riz. Oh, Child's vision.
Thank you for keeping it safe for him.
I can bark in 5 languages. Okay. Same height. No, we are not. Look. See? It's not even close. Oh, it's this part of the Archon quest. At least Nervillette explains it to us.
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth when it finally comes time to say them out loud.
Lost my 50-50. What do you want me to do? Do you try winning the 50-50? About the gnosis? Yeah, actually, where did your gnosis go? You better have a good explanation.
This sole remaining
You better have a good explanation. Do you know who else did a lot for us? Do you know who else did a lot for us? Me! Sorry. The sole remaining goal in Fontaine, at least at this point, would seem to be the gnosis. Yeah. Do you know who does need it? The fucking Fatui Harbingers. The fucking main villains, bro. Why are you guys trying to convince me they're not villains? Listen, if I could side with the Fatui, I would. You think I care? They're fucking cooler than anyone else. I would side with them. I'm just saying, we literally had to give up 2 for Dottore to stop fucking murdering innocent children, basically. TLDR. So literally, it's okay. That's not what he did, but about the next step on my journey. Wait a second. What the fuck? Is this literally the end of Fontaine lore?
You'll soon be heading to Natlan, I presume. I'm afraid that I have little
I
time
guess!
as a travel guide.
So what do you
all
mean
I can do is
soon?
tell you
This
what I know
region
about
just
that
came
land.
out!
As far as I'm aware, Natlan can be said to be a nation of dragons.
A nation of dragons? You mean like you?
No, I suspect that I would not find myself welcome there.
Wait, why?
Unlike ancient dragons
Come with
such
us.
as myself, the dragons of Natlan have undergone long years of development and evolution.
Wait, that's sick.
Large
Dragon
numbers
region?
of them have entered a form of coexistence with humanity. Natlan is also the nation of war. War ravages those lands like an undying flame. There is one other piece of information I got incidentally from my negotiations with the Knave that I believe may be useful to you. The Harbinger known as the Captain has thrown his hat into the endless ring of war.
Yes! Capitano!
Sounds like a real tough customer. Seriously, everywhere you look, there's a Fatui Harbinger doing their thing.
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan. In the meantime,
I love
Fontaine's
Capitano.
doors will always be open to you. I will tell you the truth
Fuck,
as I know.
wait, there's no way that's the end of fucking Fontaine. Surely we get more art. Yo, do Arkham quests usually end in X.2? The fuck? Surely we get more. Carrie Bear was like an interlude. Dainsleif an interlude. Oh, I see. Okay. I think the only time I'm gonna do a quest not in English is if Dainsleif's a main part. I might put it Japanese, just because I'm sorry. The Japanese Dainsleif makes my tip creamy. Why did I say that? I'm tired. I don't have a filter right now. It's 5:30 a.m. Okay? Listen, I'm sorry. But listen, if you heard him, you would say the same.
In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface. It went something like this.
Same one animation.
What next?
This entire quest, he's just been...
That's what she told me. Whether it would prove useful or not, wanted to pass that
Unless I made from the
information
third
on to you.
descender? I see, okay.
The remains of
I know what
the
that
third
means.
descender? So that's what the no-see
Okay, Paimon, I feel, listen, Paimon recaps things in case you're a dumbass and you don't pay attention. And Paimon just explain.
All the same, assuming that there was no
Paimon,
misunderstanding.
whenever Paimon says something and I learn from it, I'm like, fuck, I'm dumb. And this time, my bad. Well, thanks, Paimon. Paimon was made for me, I guess. For me, this information means two things. One, the Gnosis are related to the Descenders. Two, sorry, the one who came before me already died.
That means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly element compatible and can even enhance elemental abilities, do indeed come from the third Descender. Does your body also possess similar properties?
Or go look for his master and get the answers that way.
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses when information is lacking. The same is true of being at court.
Wait, we fucking did it. Hey, we did it! Mark your fucking calendars! Cause we did it. Can I get a lament? Nope. When Neuvillette gave the Gnosis to fucking Arlecchino, you guys were like, oh, he'll explain it. If I missed something, say I missed something. But didn't he literally just say it was a fucking like, it was like a gift for her helping us and shit? Bro, get her a box of chocolates! Give it away because it's an object of misfortune. You're right, I actually did read that. I just forgot. I'm tired, okay? Okay, a few things. First of all, apologies for being a little slow at understanding some of the... Listen, okay? I was keeping up until like 5 a.m. then I got tired. It's only been like 40 minutes of me being tired. Outside of that, I was pretty cracked, okay? Also, trying to think what I rate the quest. I mean, that was pretty peak. I mean, there wasn't really a single part I didn't like. Except when we were just like yapping with Charlotte. But like, whatever. It's pretty fucking peak. The Farina and Fossilor thing was really good. Arlecchino's sick. I miss her already. I liked all the characters, like most of the characters in Fontaine. They're pretty cool. I wish we had more though. Like I want more now. I hate it. I always want more. Damn, I'm fucking tired. That was really good. I really like that. Yeah, I mean, basically all of Act 5 was really good. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you... That was pretty good. I was kind of tired halfway through, but most of it was like, I mean, I still processed everything. I'm just a little... I like Farina. Damn, I miss her. Wait, where the fuck is she now? I guess we should do our story quest. Does our story quest proceed? Sorry, Farina. When I told you to kill the people in Fontaine you didn't like, I didn't actually mean it. Okay, please don't do that. For the record. Neuvillette one's good too. We'll probably do that as well. Wait, so chat. Wait, I have a question. I have a question. So did we just confirm that Farina is exactly as much the Hydro Archon as Coco?